Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are checking out Ike Eveland's new song, Maze. I did not know this just came out. You guys let me know. It's been like, what, 2 weeks since he released Blue Light, and I was not expecting another release this soon. So I'm very, very excited, very, very impressed. Ike was able to get these out back to back. And let's just jump in and see what this is all about. Ike has never disappointed me with any of his music projects so far, so I'm eagerly awaiting what this is going to sound like. Let's just jump in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Okay, so we're getting those bells for impact. We're getting this bassy percussion, mid-tone, somber vocal with a treble bass key track. So we're already covering all our bases. Well, not just the bass, but we're covering the entirety of the mix. And we've also got this really dramatic tone. It's like the Attack on Titan, one of those Attack on Titan openings where it's like, it's so dramatic and it fills the entire mix. It just captures your audience. So let's keep going. We just started. Ooh, nice guitar intro. Nice. Ooh, that's beautiful. That is so pretty. Listen to that, the choral vocal backing, but it's backing like the guitar. The choral vocals feel like they're backing the guitar. That's such a nice mix there. Ooh, nice. Nice, you hear those strings? Those strings way up high in the back of the mix. That's beautiful. Nice. So now that we have that intensity with the distortion guitar, we're pulling that back. We're adding more reverb, another vocal track backing the main vocal. We're getting more of those bells. We're kind of pulling out of those bassier tones to let this sort of lift in the music occur. Nice. Reintroducing that guitar. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I wanna cover that transition there. We had a synth really sustain for that transition, and there wasn't a crazy impact, crazy switch up or anything, but that's such a subtle and nice way to add progression, add variation, add a switch up. Just add a single track. A single track's all you need. It can be an ambient track with the synth right there. But you see, what catches your ear there isn't just the synth, really. It's the rhythmic switch up. Listen to how we switch from the previous segment into that segment. And I mean, we get almost like a percussive pullout, but it's just slowing down, and then we get the synth pulse. It's a very, I suppose, the way you build up a segment without necessarily, well, I suppose, building up a segment while slowing down. We're slowing down, we're taking a step back, but the intensity keeps getting higher. We're bringing back the rhythm. Okay. Nice, he had some growl there. Nice. Let's go back there. We got layered vocals, that sounds like. I think we got 2 screaming tracks there. I love these choral backings. These are so nice. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I just didn't catch this, but the choral backings, they switched up to the new drum track, or the new rhythm that we're getting here. I don't know if I caught that before, but that is really, really nice. That is a really nice touch. The choral backings changing the rhythm. Right here. That's nice. Nice. That was... Ooh, nice. Sustaining that drum track is a very nice call. So we're getting back to that piano and drum isolation that we opened with. We're referencing our opening as we're nearing the end. Not really at the end, but you can tell we're kind of calming down from the climax, but it doesn't sound like we're dropping the song because we still have that sustained percussion. Also, we got some nice backing vocal there. Not just when we got the layered vocal with a scream, but also before that. You know, I didn't really, I don't know if I've been catching it before, but even on this part, really on the second segment of the line, the second part of that line, you can hear there's another vocal track there, and it adds this bloom, you know, and it isn't necessarily like the mix is expanding with the vocal track, but because we're progressing, because the song's very intense, adding another vocal track, it just keeps adding to that. You keep adding to the intensity, and this is such an immersive song, really. The song, it drives you to be immersed. It wants you to be immersed in it because it's always going forward. It's very easy to follow. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing to do for any rock or metal track. And after that backing vocal, we kind of trade it for the choral backings. You know, we kind of trade that off for the choral backing, so now we're getting some variation, and not just variation in the choral backing, but also variation in what the backing vocal is for the main vocal as we're nearing the transition. And then we have a scream backing vocal as opposed to the chorals really being the most evident track in terms of vocal backing. So we kind of get the climax of that transition, and then we let it fall with just the piano and the percussion really taking center stage. This is beautiful. Bringing back those strings. That's really nice. I'm sorry if my computer made a noise. I'm not sure if you heard that. But we're getting that back to that synth, really. It's that synth sustain that adds intensity and adds drive to a slow part of the song. And I think that's something that you'll hear pretty often, but not often enough. I think not enough people really recognize the usefulness of it's just a simple synth sustain in almost any genre of music. You know, when you're slowing down and but you don't want to drop the intensity of the song, adding a synth track to just keep the drive there, keep the intensity there, keep the song going. It's perfect. It's the perfect way to just keep things staying up high where you want them to be. And I know I'm pausing a lot for this song. I'm sorry, but there's just so much to talk about. Yeah, I mean, you know, I haven't even really touched that much on Ike's main vocal track. The way he's kind of playing with how upfront he is with his voice, and then how laid back and soft he is. We're getting a nice lull to keep us pushing forward, and that's a very, very beautiful way to sing the song. Nice. Nice. Really bringing out those strings again. Nice. Matching the vocal on the instrumentation there. Nice. That's some beautiful art there. That's beautiful. That's really, really nice. Now, that has to be probably some of my favorite instrumental work in maybe any real song we've heard. I mean, that was beautiful. That was I mean, it wasn't like crazy complex. You know, we got a lot of tracks, but it wasn't like we were just like going all over the place like some Skrillex track or something. You know, but it wasn't simple either. You know, it's just kind of this middle ground between just the right amount of complexity to be sustainable. You know, a lot of people, they'll try to push things to be too complex to the point where no one can follow it, or they'll be too simple to the point where no one wants to follow it. But this is just the right amount of complexity to create a sustainable middle ground where people are interested. It's unique enough to where people want to hear more. And Ike's voice on top of it is absolutely beautiful. I will say, you know, some of the English lyrics seemed like they, you know, I think I saw earlier that the lyric writer was not Ike this time, which I think is especially right after we saw Blue Light. I think that's a little more clear that on especially on the English lyrics. With the Japanese lyrics, you know, I don't speak Japanese, I can't really tell. But with the English lyrics, I think you can kind of tell that it was different from Ike's style from that we got to hear in Blue Light. But still, I think it was, I think it did everything it needed to. It sounded absolutely beautiful. I loved the mix. The mix was it was wonderful. I really, really liked the mix. Man, that was a very, very impressive song we've heard from Ike Eveland. Though I would expect nothing less. That was beautiful. Thank you very much for recommending this. I can't believe that without you guys recommending this, like this might have just completely gone under the radar for me. That's crazy. So please, thank you to all of you guys who keep recommending me stuff, keep letting me know when stuff drops, because it's thanks to you that I get to like find out about all this music and find out about like all these creators. Really, It's such a fun experience for me, and it's really thanks to you guys. So thank you so much. And as always, feel free to recommend more in the comments below. Aside from that, I will see you all in next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.